and welcome to my channel. Today we're gonna start on a very bright eye look. So I'm going to use a white eye primer just to make sure all the colors really pop. Okay, this is totally still my half dried out white eye primer. I actually have a new one on my wish list now on the website in the Netherlands. It sells near NYX Cosmetics. So steps have been taken to actually buy a new one, finally. I'm going to use this palette anyway, Take Me Back to Brazil by Beige Cosmetics. If you don't have this palette, you're gonna need bright colors, but like basically pretty much every brand has a palette with bright colors these days. So just use whatever you have. And let's get started. Now the first step I'm gonna take is actually to create a cut crease line in the front, because I want to do a front end cut crease. And because of the whole dried out primer thing, I don't want to have to reapply my primer in order to get a nice crisp cut crease line. Because I don't have enough primer for that. So we're going to do it this way. Now I'm going to blend that with a pencil brush. And let's be real here, yes, I do still need to do some cleanup on the bottom here. But it's significantly less than if I would have gone in with this brush immediately and just really cut the crease with the primer. Every little bit helps when you're dealing with almost empty products. Okay, very carefully I'm going to make it a little bit darker, only at the very edge of the cut crease here. Just like so. And then without adding product to the brush, I'm just going to use my small blender to blend. Just so this inner corner here is just completely finished immediately. Now it's time to do a little bit of cleanup with the almost empty primer. And yes, I will stop whining about the almost empty primer now. It is my own fault, to be fair, because regular viewers know it. I've been saying I need to repurchase a white eye primer for like a year by now. I just haven't actually gotten around to like doing it. Like I've bought a whole lot of other stuff, but I haven't actually bought the one thing I really need to buy. So it's my own fault basically. Next up we're adding pink. This has a little bit of shimmer in it, but I'm not sure if it's actually visible on the eye. But seriously, who does that as well? Like seriously, when you need to buy something and for some reason it never seems to fit in your budget and it's always like, nah, I'll just do that next month. Yet for some reason everything that you didn't need somehow does fit into your budget, and for some reason you buy a whole lot of stuff but you don't actually end up buying the one thing that you actually needed to buy. Like, I can't be the only one who is that unhandy with like buying stuff. Now we're gonna move on to this, for which I'm going to use a warm purple shade, more of a burgundy really, and just fill in the outer corner of the eye. I'm using a blending brush for that, quite a big one, because I want this to be vaguely blended immediately. Unlike the front part, which I did with a flat brush, because that needed to be a cut crease. Then I'm going to go into the dark turquoise and into the burgundy shade, which to my surprise and happiness actually creates a perfect purple to blend those colors together, like the turquoise and the burgundy. And now to get it to look nice and smooth rather than this crap, I'm going to use a little bit of a paler, I was gonna say purple, I meant turquoise shade. Why is my cat ears not staying in place? Anyway, and yeah, I'm just gonna carefully blend that with the same brush. I did wipe it down obviously. So just apply some, wipe down your brush again so you don't get too much product, and then carefully blend it upwards. So everything goes nice and smooth. Now I also want to add a brow bone highlight, so I'm just grabbing a little bit of an off-white shade with a little bit of shimmer and putting it on the one spot where there's no eyeshadow yet. And then I'm just going to use my big fluffy blender without any extra product to just blend the entire outer edge again, because I really want it to be nice and smooth. Okay, I gotta admit that this look entirely started out as just a vague idea of I want purple and turquoise, because I just like those colors. But yeah, I'm pleased with how it looks thus far, but I want some darkness in it, so I'm gonna do eyeliner next. Okay, I think we're almost there, but I do feel like I want a little bit of a sparkle in the inner corners there, so Yeah, I'm just going to go dig in my drawers for a sec. Be right back. Okay, so I've got here a turquoise liner, liquid liner by Yves Rocher. Yeah. It's ancient, it's absolutely ancient. So this is probably a terrible idea, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Okay, so this turned out to be more of a metallic than an actual shimmer. What I'm gonna do next is apply some highlighter on top of it. Okay, this actually does give the result I was looking for. I'm using Unicorn's hard highlighter and specifically the blue stripe in the rainbow. And I'm just using a nail art brush, to be honest, a nail art brush. It's very nice and tiny to apply the highlighter over top of the liner. And that is really, again, that gives the sparkle I was looking for. Okay, so now I think we're really pretty much done with the top eyelid, almost. So yeah, I'm just gonna quickly do my concealer and foundation and powder, and then I'll get back to you. Okay, we're back. I'm immediately moving back to the eyes and doing the little trick that I saw Danislava do in a video a while back. She made little dots with her eyeliner between her lower lashes on the outer corner, and it looked really cool and intense. So I'm doing that as well. Next up, we're just going to continue the colors on the bottom as well. So I'm going to start off with the dark turquoise shades on my small blender and just blend it carefully over top of the black. Doesn't need to be absolutely dramatic, it just needs to be there basically. And then the big blender, not the biggest blender, just the relatively bigger blender. Yeah, this one. And the shimmery pink shade that's also on the eyelid. Like right here. And I'm just going to toss it right on top of it, and I am going to blend it a little bit further to the front than I did with the other shade. Basically I just want the bottom side to be nice and smoky this time, and do make sure to pull a weird face, make sure that your skin there is tight. So that if you have lines there, most people do, I do too, you don't want to accentuate those as usually. And then for my inner corner highlight, I basically want it to glow, so I'm just using my face highlighter again, the blue strip to be precise, and just tossing that in there. And just because I want to switch things up a little bit today, I'm not going for a nude or white waterline, I'm going for a straight up black one. Okay, a little bit as an afterthought, but I decided to make my inner corners pointy with my liquid liner. So yeah, now that we have that done, I just want to apply some lashes. They're gonna be tiny, but I feel like they'll add something. So yeah, this is the before. And here is the after. Like I said, they're very subtle, but they do look pretty nice. Like they do just give a little bit of a more vroom at the edge. If you get what I mean. Yeah, also my contact lenses are at the end of their month. So big lashes irritate my eyes right now. Which is also a good reason to add tiny ones. Anyway, I'm just gonna throw some mascara on there, and then the eyes are done and we can move on to the face. First thing on the face is going to be blush. I'm using a pink blush. This particular one is absolutely ancient. But nevertheless, everything I've used will be listed below the video as always. Whether or not it's actually still available is something you're going to have to search for yourself. And then for highlighter, we're just going to use the highlighter that I've been using all along. This one. This highlighter is officially the opposite of subtle. Anyway, I'm gonna add some setting spray now. Next up, I'm just going to quickly off camera do my eyebrows, and then we can finally move on to lips. Okay, so I was going to go for natural brows. Somehow they turn into not quite natural. We're just going to accept it as a fact and just let them be what they want to be today. You know, be nice to your brows and all, and yeah. Let's just ignore that. Anyway, for the lips I want to do something quite bold. I want to do black lips and then with a glossy lip gloss on top. So yeah, first off a black liquid lipstick. Okay, so that's on there. Incidentally, if you ever want to really practice at doing nice lipsticks, dry black, because seriously, if you can get this on smoothly and, you know, without, like, basically the thing is with a really dark lip color, and this is as dark as you can get pretty much, you're going to see every single teeny tiny mistake. Even if it's just a millimeter, you're gonna see it. And that's perfect for practicing. So yeah, other than that, yeah, I'm just going to wait for this to dry and then apply my lip gloss. I am actually going to apply this with a brush because obviously I don't want to like touch the lipstick and then dump half of the lipstick in the clear lip gloss, because that would be dreadful. And that leaves us with the final result. Meanwhile, a little fly drowned itself in my tea, but it's been annoying me by almost flying into my face for like half the day. So hey, good riddance. Now I feel mean. Anyway, that aside, yeah, this is the final look. I'm quite pleased with how it turned out. It turned out exactly as unwearable as I anticipated it. I just wanted to do bright eyes and dark lips, so yeah, that's what we ended up with. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed watching this video. If you did enjoy it, please click the like button, it would really help me out. And also, if you want to see more, you can always subscribe to my channel. Other than that, as always, thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you have a wonderful day and I hope to see you next time. Bye!